Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, December 27th, 2024. We're in the last days of 2024, y'all. So welcome back to the channel. Matt Garland here. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. We're doing an early morning stream today because, when I get good news like this and information like this, I want to bring it to you guys as quickly as I possibly can. All right. But first, thank you guys for joining me today. I really appreciate the love, and I hope you guys had an amazing holiday week so far. Okay. But let's get right into this. If you're a realtor, type your realtor in the chat what city and state. And if you're a first-time home buyer, second-time home buyer, real estate investor, type it in chat. Let's see who's with us today. Happy holidays to all. Good morning. All right, so let's get into this, right? A new bill was introduced to allow borrowers to stop paying FHA mortgage insurance premium. All right. Shout out to Ricky Diaz, second-time home buyer. Shout out to James Cooper, realtor. All right. So let's talk about this, right? So MIP is mortgage insurance premium. That's FHA's version of PMI. PMI is private mortgage insurance, right? So currently, the way the rules are set up for FHA is for their MIP is if you put down less than 10%, which majority of buyers who are using FHA loans will put down less than 10%, you have to pay the MIP or the PMI for the life of the loan. If you put down more than 10%, then the PMI automatically comes off after year 11. This was not always like this, right? This rule changed back in 2013, where loans that was originated between January 1st, 2021 and June 2nd of 2023, the MIP was automatically canceled once you reached a loan to value, LTV, of 78%. And then in any loan that was originated after June 3rd, 2013, the new rules applied. Okay. To me, I thought this was stupid as hell back then. Dumb as hell, in my opinion. I don't know why and who was the brilliant minds that decided to change this for FHA loans. I don't think it was the brightest thing to do. But for the past 11, 12 years, this was the case, ladies and gentlemen. So now we have Representative Gregory W. Meeks introduced this Mortgage Insurance Freedom Act. I love that name, actually. Now, mind you guys, this is just a bill that was introduced, okay? And it was introduced on December 19th of 2024. This is not law. Let me be clear. This is not law. This is not something that is happening today. Okay, so if you're about to close on an FHA, or if you closed on an FHA loan in the last 11 years, the rules still apply to you. And there's nothing in this bill that states that this will be retroactive. We don't know all the details yet until it is signed into law. So I want to be very clear with that, because when I do content like this and I am explaining to you these type of bills that are proposed, number one, they're just proposed. It doesn't mean it's going to get approved and signed into law. I get 1,000,001 DMs from people asking me, is it in effect now? It's like, y'all don't listen. Some of y'all, not all of y'all, but some of y'all just really don't listen. Okay. So let me be clear. This is not in law. This does not happen today. Who knows if this is ever going to pass? I'm just giving you the information because I think this is something that we all should get behind. and this should happen. So basically, making a long story short, Representative Gregory W. Meeks introduced this bill. It's called the Mortgage Insurance Freedom Act. And this bill is designed to allow borrowers to stop paying FHA mortgage insurance premium. Everybody type MIP in the comments once they have built up a certain amount of equity in their home. They're trying to mirror basically the PMI premiums, which are automatically eliminated once the homeowner's loan to value reaches 78%. Okay. Again, currently that's not the case for current FHA loans if you took it out after 2013. So the goal is to obviously make home ownership more affordable, especially because FHA is one of these products that are used with a lot of first-time home buyers. And with 82%, the numbers are staggering. 82% of FHA users are first-time home buyers. And with inflation, high interest rates, the goal is to make mortgages more affordable. I actually like that. Kind of sound like a t-shirt. Make mortgages more affordable again. Okay. So again, this bill was just introduced on December 19th, 2024. It is not law right now. It has to go through its process. I firmly believe that this is something that should pass immediately and go into effect immediately. Now, I personally think, just off of my experience of seeing things like this happen in the past, I don't think it's going to be retroactive to all the folks who have current FHA mortgages. If we look at history, when we see changes, especially when in 2013, when they changed the laws, remember, it was loans originated between January 1st, 2021 and June 2nd, 2013, that MIP was automatically canceled once you reach the 78% loan to value. And then loans after the fact, starting June 3rd, 2013, went into the new MIP cancellation, which was if you put 10% or less down, if you put less than 10% down, it's life of the loan, 10% or more, 11 years. I think it's going to be the same thing. So if this bill passed, there's going to be a certain date that they're going to say, okay, loans that are funded after, let's just say June 1st, 2025, for example, just using this date as an example, any loan after that time will be subject to the new cancellation guidelines. Anything before that is still on the old ones. So a lot of you who have FHA loans, unfortunately, you're still going to have to pay PMI unless you refinance out of it, right? You're still going to have to pay PMI unless you refinance out of it. Now, do I think this is a home run? Like I said, I hope they pass this bill, y'all. Having mortgage insurance for the life of the loan seems criminal to me. I don't understand who in the hell agreed to this, approved this. Why would y'all even suggest giving people PMI for 30 years? Although we know the average borrower, they're not going to stay in a loan for 30 years. They're going to refinance. I think the stats is somewhere between 5 and 7 years. But the way interest rates were so low over the past couple of years, people were refinancing more actively. But it still doesn't make no sense. Why in God's green earth would you subject people, knowing it's mostly first-time home buyers, who barely can come up with down payments and closing costs to begin with, to make them pay PMI for the life of the loan? It just seems criminal to me. Like, it just seems so damn criminal to me. But I don't make the rules. I just report on them. Okay. That's just my opinion. But ultimately, at the end of the day, this is something I hope they pass. Now, the title of the bill is the Mortgage Insurance Freedom Act. The Mortgage Insurance Freedom Act. So you can Google your life away and check it out for yourself. And just keep a lookout for this, y'all. Keep a lookout for this, because if this thing passes, I think this is going to be great for all FHA home buyers. Now, if you are someone who's looking to buy right now and use an FHA loan, remember, guys, I have a down payment assistance program, which we can give you up to 5% towards down payment and closing costs. There's no income restrictions with this program. There's no area restrictions. You could buy one family home, a townhouse, or a duplex with this. I told you guys about a week or two ago, we got a borrower that was buying an $800,000 home here in New York. We was able to get them $40,000 that they can use towards down payment and closing costs. So you guys take advantage of that program if you are going to use FHA loans. If you want more information, you can email us at garlandgroup@unmb.com. I'm going to put the email in the chat if you want to learn more about that down payment assistance program that we have with FHA loans. Or you can go to my live tab here on YouTube. And I think like 2 weeks ago, I did a whole video about that. So you can go watch that video to learn more about it. And yes, this is a new program that we're offering, Adrian. This is not an old program. All right. So also make sure you guys get your tickets to the 90-day real estate investing bootcamp that's starting on January 8th. We have a rock star lineup of over 20 guest speakers. We're going to teach you everything you need to know, from creative financing to developing, buying land, funding strategies, mobile home parks, fix and flipping, multifamily, short-term rentals, you name it. I got some of the best and brightest minds in the real estate space that all have, exceptional portfolios. We got my guy Beyond Win, Henry Washington, Janine Searcy, Vanessa Cole, Mr. Jude Bernard, Haitian CEO, Tash Nugent, my brother David Power Talk, House Buying Brian, Sis Shanika, Janelle Wilson, At My Best 197, and Christian MLO. And I got another 10 more people that we are going to announce next year, January 1st. So we got over 20 guest speakers. The link is in the chat. Register today. The pay what you feel is worth is ending on New Year's Day. So link in the chat right now. You can get your tickets today. Register. Every other Wednesday, starting January 8th from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You get access to the recordings. This is something that you don't want to miss. All right. So if you go to my Instagram page, you can comment bootcamp on any of my posts. You'll get the link automatically sent to you, or you can click the link in the chat right here. All right. So if you guys got value from this information that I got to you, I want you guys to all hit the like button, share this with 10 people, 15 people. Again, this is going to be a home run if this bill passes, the Mortgage Insurance Freedom Act. The Mortgage Insurance Freedom Act. If this passes, this can change the landscape over the next few years for the real estate market and for FHA borrowers. All right. So tap in. I can't wait to work with all of you in 2025. This is going to be a phenomenal year for all of us. We all are going to make this the best year possible. Regardless of what the government does or doesn't do, we still going into 2025 up and stuck, baby. Right? Right. Shout out to Ron Brown. Said, top of it, MG. What's going on? I ain't had my coffee yet. Right. I haven't had my coffee yet either. But look, I said I'm gonna get on here 9:30 and bring y'all some information. So that's what I did. Now I'm about to get the hell up out of here because I gotta speak to a couple mentees about deals that they're working on. So if you want to become a mentee, comment mentor on any of my posts on Instagram, MG the Mortgage Guy. All right. So I hope you guys got value out of today's quick live stream. Tap in. And there you go. Now, if you want to learn more about that down payment assistance product, like I said, I'm going to put the email on the screen real quick. It's garlandgroup@unmb.com. Just make sure you put in the subject YouTube down payment assistance, something like that, so we can see it clearly. And if you're using an FHA loan in 2025, this is the program that you need to be using. Come get some of this money. All right? Because it's here for you. Let's use this OPM. Let's keep as much money in our pocket so that way we can use that money to invest into other things, whether it's the cryptocurrencies, the stock options, the long-term plays, whether it's buying businesses, whatever it is. We need to keep as much money in our pocket, still buy real estate, but not go house rich and cash poor. So programs like this down payment assistance is here to help all you guys keep as much money in your pocket. All right. And Jasmine Kelly, no, this is probably not going to apply to current FHA mortgages once this passes. Okay. This is not going to apply to that. The Mortgage Insurance Act now for the down payment assistance program, if you are buying something right now, then yes, if you work with me and my team, we can help you. All right. So there you have it. Matt Garland. I'm out of here. Something else drops today. Maybe I'll get back on a little bit later today. So make sure you guys hit the like button, share this with 10 people, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.